Red pill podcaster hates single moms, then he had a kid with one. I've seen this podcaster before. He always talks about how when women have children, they lose their value, things of that nature, that real red pill type ish, you know what I mean? And apparently he had a kid with a single mom.
Got you. Look, single moms, to answer your question directly, like I said, recreational use only.
Saying recreational use is crazy. Anyway, okay.
Recreational use only. Especially if you up in your ages in your 30s. Baggage on both ends, but it's more baggage on the woman's end. If you're a single mother and you're dating a man with no kids, he has no kids. When he enters that relationship, at some point you are expecting this man to provide and protect your kid. If he doesn't do that, you're not really going to look at him as a man. So this is like an expectation from the current man that you're dating.
Man. Bro, you can't say all that shit and then be step pops, brother. You can't do that. That's bad plays, bro. That's bad for business. You know what I'm saying? You actually risking your whole business by being with a single mom after all that shit you done said about single moms. You know what I'm saying? Are these lightsabers? Bro, how many times I done seen this man videos? Are these lightsabers, bro? If these are lightsabers, like, I don't know if they go with the aesthetic of the whole background. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just had to get that one off my chest.
How come these red pill dudes keep getting caught in these lies? Back in the day with the death of Kevin Samuels, I had a prediction that there were going to be a lot of these red pill.
Kevin Samuels, I think he really lived by the shit he was talking. That was a nigga that I think stood on business. There's a line. You know what I'm saying? If you could live by the shit that you do and shit that you say and like really stand on business, you can't really be mad at it. But these red pill podcasters, these red pill niggas, you know what I'm saying? They don't stand on the shit that they saying, bro. I just saw a video earlier that shit said that Hamza, red pill, trying to teach men to be better men and shit like that. Nigga taking steroids. Talking about, oh, he's natty and oh, you could get big, you could do this. Nigga taking steroids, bro. Nigga taking the needle to the cheek. What are we doing? And then he was on a video crying. He was on a video crying, brother. It's probably them steroids. This shit got your emotions all type fucked up. You be telling niggas be, stoic and all manly, like, and then you on cam crying, nigga. Nigga, what? Nigga, get out of here. I mean, anywho. Tight shit.
Dudes that just spawned out of nowhere like Pokemon in the grass. That's when you saw the big name red pill dudes like the Fresh and Fits or the Andrew Tate.
Fresh and Fit, them niggas is a different breed. Them niggas is a different breed. Fresh ain't fresh. Fit barely fit. This shit already don't make no sense, you know what I'm saying?
It's pop up on the scene and make a mess.
One thing about Andrew Tate, I think Andrew Tate do stand on the shit that he say. You know what I'm saying? When Andrew Tate, I feel like Andrew Tate really stand on that shit. You know what I'm saying? There might be some weird shit going on. You know what I'm saying? You be like looking at it sideways like, huh? Nigga, what? But for the most part, I think Andrew Tate stand on that shit. Fresh and Fit, I don't think they standing on that shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Of the space. Now, there were always going to be guys at the top, but there were people lower on the rung, and that was where the Fugazi podcast, High Value Conley Man comes in. Now, if you scroll through his channel, he has so many takes, and I mean so many takes about being a single mother.
As a single mom, you don't know what I had gone through, and sometimes we don't even choose to be a single mom. It's like,
well, let's pick one point by point. You do choose to be a single mom.
How?
A man can't have sex with you unless you grant access to sex. And not only that, how many times has a man broken up with you?
No.
None.
Zero.
So no men broke up with you.
Right.
How many men have you broken up with?
Look at this. Just.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. That might have been a bad time to use that clip, brother. Because that clip kind of made a little sense. That clip kind of made a little sense. She breaking up with all the niggas, and then saying that women don't choose to be single moms. I could understand that. I'm not gonna lie. How you break up with this nigga that you was with for probably however long after you have a baby with him? and you saying that you complaining that you know you was forced to be a single mom. Unless he was cheating on you, beating on you, you know what I'm saying? Chances are he just ain't have enough munions to sustain your life. So you left that nigga. You know what I'm saying? You chose to be a single mom. You know what I'm saying? Two heads are better than one at all times. But yeah, that was a bad clip. I would probably use a clip that puts that nigga in a worse light. You know what I'm saying? Make that nigga a worse looking type nigga for a video like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. If we go smear a nigga, smear the nigga correctly. You know what I'm saying? If we gonna drag a nigga name, drag the nigga name right. You feel me?
Just scroll through the channel, the search bar. I mean, it's just a lot of stuff about single moms and triggering single moms. You're not qualified. You're not. Look at this. Try to fight
You're
me.
not
This
crazy.
is nasty ass
You're not
work right
qualified. It's
here.
crazy.
I mean, this guy has launched a full out war on single mothers in society.
This is the reason why single moms leads to degenerate.
Don't do that.
Degenerate.
Right.
It does.
Oh
It
my
leads to
God.
degeneracy. I'll tell you why. This is the reason why single moms leads to degeneracy.
I mean, statistically speaking, single mom, like a kid, I mean, a child having a single mom statistically makes for a worse child, which doesn't lean bad on the mom. They're trying to play two roles that ultimately is very difficult or nearly impossible to play. You know what I'm saying? So that weight falls on the men to be in their kids' lives, but also at the same time, like he said, if you leave in the men, you know what I'm saying, and then being a single mom and doing everything by yourself, it's pretty fucked. It's pretty fucked. But statistically speaking, you know, single mom households, you know, don't fare as well as two parent households. Of course, obviously. But I'm pretty sure single mom households fare less than even single male house or single father households. You know what I mean? But that's because, you know, it also could be because it's less likely to happen. So if it does happen, you know, the father is in just such a better place because it's usually placed on the mom regardless. You know what I'm saying? So I can say that can definitely lean all of the statistics and things of that nature because it's so far less likely to happen and things of that nature type ish. You know what I'm saying? But okay.
Breeds degeneracy into kids, into society. The reason why is because you only thinking about the emotional side of what's good. Men tend to think about what's best.
Now he has so many disingenuous takes.
Yeah, I don't know about that last ending part. You know what I'm saying? I probably stopped it a little too early to give a little fucking rant. You know what I mean? But anywho.
And levels of hypocrisy and all of the content that he makes. But like I've said about all of these other red pill guys that we've covered on this channel, whether it be Fresh and Fit, Andrew Tate, Sneeko, whatever the case may be, is that they live in mad hypocrisy. So when the internet caught him this past weekend about his single mother dating obsession, it sparked a whole different conversation as to why these guys are even famous at all.
Fellas, this is why I tell y'all gotta be careful about where y'all get y'all relationship / life advice from these guys on this fucking internet, on these podcasts and shit. Because yesterday I made a video about that Fugazi Cooley dude or whatever, talking about being a top tier man. I always kind of knew dude was a little buddy, but yeah. So here's the clip.
Buddy.
And then
What's a little buddy mean? Nigga, shut up, nigga. You a little buddy. Yeah, that wouldn't hit. Nigga call a nigga buddy. Bro, stop playing, nigga. You a little buddy. I might add that to my resume. Type ish.
and I'll show you why.
Don't qualify for the top tier men, and that is the truth.
You believe you're a top tier man? By what standard?
I'm 6'4", only about what? 8% of the entire world is 6'4".
That's why he thinks he's a top tier man, because he's 6'4". And
Damn. Top tier nigga had to go and get himself a mama. A single mom. That's what the top tier nigga had to do. You must not be the top tier nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If top tier nigga writes top tier single moms, you know, taking hits, bum, 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 all the way down here. How you up here, you going, like, the math don't make no sense, brother. That's tough.
Black. This is why. He's the trinket.
And he got him a white shorty, too. Damn. Dang. I know he probably got hella shit in there talking about white women, bruh. Talking crazy about white women type ish. Anywho.
He's the fetish. But this is the dude that y'all follow, fellas. This is the rhetoric that y'all subscribe to from hypocrites. A black man playing stepdaddy to some white kids.
Yeesh.
This picture already don't even look good. Like, it got him right here. This look like she looked black, right? So this is probably his daughter, their daughter, whatever. And then they got this kid in the middle, you know, then they got the white kids on the other side. Like, y'all already look separated. You know what I'm saying? Why y'all standing like this? If y'all don't, like, y'all a family or what? Fuck going on? Y'all fucking... Anyway.
With a single mother who was a BBL Becky. Mind you, getting her knocked up because she's currently pregnant, not even married to her. They've been together since 2017.
Yikes.
And has yet to put a ring on her finger.
2017.
What you've been waiting for. This everything is a proposal.
Yikes. Even jokes about it.
So Christmas is around the corner, and since we got a little mixed baby here, we're gonna see which Santa he chooses. We got a black Santa,
And I have the white ones.
and let's see
This
which
the
one
content?
he chooses. Same time, don't cheat.
Okay.
That
Holy.
race-based play content is so weird. It's actually fairly disgusting as fuck. Now, I wouldn't have a problem if Fugazi podcast man was dating a single mom. Like, that stuff doesn't really affect me in my day-to-day. I actually think it's quite admirable that people do put themselves in situations where they do have to make sacrifices or make tough decisions by being the other parent. That's a complex dynamic in relation.
Adam. For bro to say he thinks that it's admirable to date a single mom means that he thinks the same way. I would dare to say a similar way. You know what I mean? I think it's admirable for a man to put himself in the hard positions. Type shit. Yeah, Zersky.
That I personally don't think I would sign up for, but I do commend those people. But the problem is that people like him go on these different platforms and speak negatively about anybody who does that, whether it's stepping up or whether it's being a single mom. So how are you the dude that's stepping up to a single mom? Being a hypocrite on the internet isn't anything new at all, but the fact that you double and then triple and quadruple down to the point where people are questioning like, yo, do you have some type of single mom fetish is crazy just to find out that you actually have a single mom fetish. And I did my research in history and I had to dig back into why he even has this thought process and this ideology. And of course, it's based in and rooted in insecurities about his own past.
You don't have to work. You can sell pussy and still make it. You don't never have to be a bum. Do you see homeless chicks on the street? No. If there's any homeless chick on the street.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of homeless chicks on the street. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you there.
It's by choice. She don't gotta be homeless. She got a pussy that she can sell. Ain't got dick to sell. It ain't working. So what I'm saying, the male experience is much different than a woman experience. You live life on freaking easy mode.
I don't think that was the argument to kind of be yelling and stand on that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? A nigga down bad enough, you over there on it. Yo, I was about to say, bruh. He talking about, bruh, you can go sell some cat. You know what I'm saying? And you could be good. Nigga, if your life hard enough, go sell some ass, nigga.
What?
That was the wrong one. Let me cook it. Bruh, but like type shit. Oh, shit. I think that's the equivalent. Like, okay, shawty going to sell cat. Nigga, your life... Go sell some cheeks, brother. Dang, bro. That actually reminds me of time I was in the car at a freaking... that smoothie spot. I forgot what the smoothie spot is called. I was with Berto. You know what I'm saying? We were in the car. mind our business. A homeless dude walk up. He's like, oh, y'all got any like money? Like at the window, one side, oh, it's Smoothie King. One side is Smoothie King, and the other side, bro, walk up and ask us for bread, right? So we roll down the window. You feel me? And so it's like really just awkward already. You know what I'm saying? And he's asking us for bread. Mind you, we're recording. We have this shit recorded. I don't know where it is, but we recorded this shit. Bro was like, oh, can you spare some bread type ish, whatever. You know, we got the camera and shit. I'm like, oh, yeah, we'll give you some bread. We gave bro some bread. And then bro proceeds to say, hey, bro, like, and mind you, there's another homeless dude walking up. Like, all like, it's shit mad sketchy. We were like, yo, what the fuck? Kind of go. Other homeless dude walking up. Bro says, you think you could spare any bread for my homie? And we were like, I don't remember if we said yeah or no. I think we just said yeah, or we were about to say yeah. And then bro behind him just like, nigga just started shitting out the mouth. Nigga just spilled all the beans. Bro said, oh, he's not going to tell you about how I was hitting him in the air behind the, what's it called? What? Nigga just gave up that shit freely. That nigga gave that shit up for free. He gave that shit up for free. Bro said he not gonna tell you when I had him bent over behind the fucking Chili's. We was like, huh? He's like, yeah, this my boyfriend. Nigga, why are you telling us this? We didn't ask you none of this information. We didn't ask you none of this information, brother. You know what I'm saying? Other dude is like, nah, he tripping, he playing, bruh. He playing, bruh. And bro, I promise y'all, he's standing behind him. Nigga grabbed him, he started hitting that nigga with the, gripping him, bro. Nigga, I ain't never threw some cash out the window, rolled out the window so fast in my life. You know what I'm saying? They was really on that.
Start digging in your butt, twin. Shoo up. Ooh, start digging in your butt, twin.
Type ish, you know what I mean? How'd I get here? I don't know. But, hey, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He was doing that shit for the free ski. You know what I'm saying? Time to get hard enough, you might as well be out there selling them cheeks, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Don't get it. You can't raise no son. It ain't happening. You don't understand the male experience. So you speaking like, well, yeah, I can raise my son into a boy. You're not raising your son into a boy. I'm trying to wake you up and give you the reality that you ain't. So the only thing you can hope for is maybe some nigga that you can bag as a stepfather to raise that for you. And if not, you better hope that God is with your son to raise that to a man. If not, he ain't being no man. He gonna be like all of these other whips that y'all chicks complain about. Sassy boys. Oh,
nigga like got PTSD.
Feminine. Oh, they're leading me on. They're selling me a
nigga
dream.
Like,
they're not
oh
being
my
masculine.
God, how'd I end up
Telling
on
me
this
the truth.
podcast,
He's
brother?
gonna be like one of those niggas.
Nigga thinking,
that y'all chicks complain
Martin
about.
Luther King
What
did
are
not
you
die
talking
for this,
about?
brother.
You raising
the fuck is we talking about, bro? What are we doing?
He will never be a man.
I've been through probably more than you as a grown man ever been through.
What are you talking about? I'm the nigga that I'm speaking about. I was.
Damn. He's the nigga that he's speaking about. He was raised into a boy. That's why he talking about it. He understand it, brother. You know what I'm saying? I was raised by my mama. Look, my mama raised me, but I'm gonna tell you some advice my mama told me. Listen, this is what she told me. Right? I was like high school. I was like 10th grade. My mama told me, she said, if a bitch say she love you, put your dick in her mouth. That she told me. Is it bad advice? Not necessarily. But anyway, bro. Anywho. But hey, maybe it was good advice. You know what I'm saying? Tight shit. You know what I mean? Hold on. Let me lower this. I'm having too much fun with this video, y'all. Listen, bro, I'm sorry I keep pausing y'all. I'm having a good time watching this video, man. I just like talking shit, bruh. I ain't
Raised without a father, and guess what? I had to discover manhood on my own.
So I get it. In your past, you've had women in your life, potentially your own mother, sell pussy, and now you are taking this out on the rest of the single mothers on the internet.
That's fucked up. Yo, him saying like, bro, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. I get, like, he said he was raised by a single mother. Like, okay, he's calling himself a boy. He said his mama was selling. Bro just said his mama was selling pussy, bro. You did not need to say that. You just earned yourself a new op today. Damn, bro just got a new op. Nigga better keep that shit on him. Nigga better keep that shit. He just said his mama was selling pussy. Oh my God. Bro, we need to get out of this red pill shit.
Oh my God, like, can we talk about like the political and economic state of the world right now?
Like I'm saying, brother,
pushing them to all high hell as if all of them sell pussy. This whole concept and fascination behind manhood is so crazy. In the longer clip, he talks about there's these men that women complain about. They're simps, they're wimps, etc., etc. But I can 100% guarantee you that there are men who have been raised by fathers that women complain about. Oh my gosh, the most revelating topic in the world. This idea that inherently having a father in the home just solves every single problem is not true. I'm talking about good parents. That's what we need to start putting the caveat on. Good fathers, good mothers, those things, that matters. But you can also take the stepfather route, like Fugazi did here. Now, he's talked about this before as to why he has done said things, you know, why he stepped up and why it's so different from him, why he has the answer as to why he did do the stepping up and why nobody else can be like him.
You're in the 18 percentile, like myself. I have full custody of my kid. Difference between me and you is I met my girl when we got together when we were 25. Yeah. So yes, we both had children. So we came into the relationship with children, but I was young and she was young. You get what I'm saying? So I didn't have to build on anything. We were kind of just young together, figuring things out. Okay, so now you just heard that clip where you got the truth now. Now let's get into another clip where I actually tell men that don't have any kids not to date single moms. Men that do have kids that have full custody of their kids, that's an exception to the rule if you have full custody of your kids, because only 18% of fathers win custody battles. So you're in the exception, man. And when you have full custody of your kid, women that don't have kids necessarily don't understand the obligations that it takes when having kids. There's many red flags that those single moms be having. So still try to avoid them. But if you can find one that doesn't have all of those red flags, but you have a kid, maybe it's not a bad idea. But still, it's nonsensical to even say, because generally speaking, most of them do. I just happen to be the exception to the rule, and my girl happens to be the exception to the rule. With that being said,
saying your girl had the exception to the rule, because I don't get why she had the exception. You know what I'm saying? Your situation a little different, but saying that like she got the exception kind of crazy. You know what I mean?
Are you satisfied with that response? Literally, I'm the exception to the rule. That's why my single mother fetish can be taken out on this woman right here. That's so stupid. That is just the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Now, mind you, he's known his woman for a long time, since they were young. That does not explain why he has yet to put a ring on it. And again, you can live your life the way that you want to live your life. That doesn't really concern me. I'm not one of those guys that's obsessed with how somebody is freaking in the bedroom, how somebody handles their relationship, etc., etc. But the thing that I like to call out on this channel is just blatant hypocrisy. And that's basically what the red pill community is built off of.
I'll give the ladies some games for the single moms. I've done it before, I'll do it again. You can't compare me in this situation because, one, I have children. So if you're a single mom out there and you're looking for a man without any kids, then generally speaking, you're gonna be recreational use only. He's not really gonna take you seriously, right?
Now he got to add that caveat. Now the nigga need to add the extra little over every time he say that shit, because he done did that shit. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. Just say you in a bad position, bruh. Just say you fucked up, bruh. I'd be happy if a nigga said, damn, I fucked up and I got a shorty that had kids and I was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm stuck with her because I love her. Nigga, keep it a stack. Keep it a stack, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't keeping no stack, bruh. Keep it a thou wow, brother. You know what I'm saying? You still trying to be Mr. Red Pill, but you done wifed up a shorty with kids, a single mother, like the shit you be talking shit about. Anyway.
Generally speaking. Now, are there some guys that would still date a single mom and they have no kids? Yeah, some guys out there,
This
but
nigga
it's
always
very
quiet,
far few
huh?
in between. Listen, my chick knows she just do what I tell her to do. You get what I'm saying? So I'm an exception to
That nigga got slapped in his mouth when he got home after that shit, bro. Hell nah. Shorty right here like, oh, fuck. Oh, shit. What the bro talking about?
the rule. I don't have to negotiate with my woman to try to get her. My woman doesn't nag me. She doesn't do anything. And Ease would tell you.
The thing about the red pill community is that it's always about optics and image, never really about understanding. They pose it as that way on their platform in order to get people to engage in their content, send them money, donations, subscribers, views, or whatever the case may be. But it's never about actually coming to any sort of tangible actions that are realistic and that can actually value people in life. Have you noticed that all of these red pill guys, these high value men, have ditched the whole effort of improving men's lives? Yeah, that's because a lot of men found out that it actually doesn't add any value watching these people's shows. So the red pill guys ditched that and then brought a bunch of women onto their platform, the women that they claim they don't want to be around, yet they surround themselves with, in order to bash them and try to create content out of it.
If your man woke you up at 2 a.m., he said, baby, can you cook me a meal? Would you cook your man a meal if he woke you up at 2 a.m.?
No. Just being honest.
What about you, Kiki?
It all depends on how I'm feeling.
All right, it depends.
Oh, you another depends.
It depends on the situation.
Here's another question. If an intruder broke inside the house, would you or would you not expect your man to go downstairs and handle that break at the door? Natasha.
Absolutely.
Allie.
Yes.
Kiki.
All I'm saying is if you don't, it's over after that.
Yeah, I would expect that.
What I've heard was that a woman's wifey duty is based off her feelings, right? It depends on how I feel. But the man's duty of protecting you, it's mandatory. How is it a fair deal?
These are so different. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's very unlikely for a nigga to run inside your crib and be ready to kill y'all. You know what I'm saying? Or rob y'all, do whatever the fuck going on. Compared to, I'm hungry in the middle of the night. Those pretty fucking different, you ask me. You know what I'm saying? If I woke up my girl in the middle of the night and asked her to make, like, babe, I'm hungry, can you make me something to eat? I don't know. She might do it. She might look at me crazy. She might do it because it throw her off so much. She like, damn, this is weird as fuck. Like maybe he really need me to make him something to eat, and she might actually make it for me. But that's fucking weird. Weird. Just waking up. Wait, babe, wake up. Can you cook me something to eat? No, I'm not cooking you nothing to eat, nigga. And then next thing you hear, coming downstairs, intruder come in. Nigga, intruder run inside the crib with the blicky. Nigga ready to, you know what I'm saying? The switchy, you know what I'm saying? He walk in with one of those. And I'm like, remember you ain't want to cook me nothing to eat, huh? You remember you wasn't going to make me no food, huh? Go handle that. I don't think that's correct. I don't think that's the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's the smartest thing to do. I just, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think that's equivalent, ultimately.
One is like, you're not, the one is like you're both about to die, maybe. Right, and if you don't do it, you're gonna die too.
So it's not about the situation. It's about what the man is attracted to, and it's about what the woman is attracted to. The man is attracted to femininity, submissiveness. The woman is attracted to masculinity, protecting and providing. So if you're not giving what we are naturally attracted to, it's not a fair deal if we have to always give you what you're naturally attracted to. That's going to protect you.
Ridiculous ass rage baiting questions that are filled with false equivalencies in order to create a scenario in which they can get a clip off. You know, one that they can clip and title as modern women this, feminist that, single moms X, Y, and Z. It's the tiredest trope. And I'm so surprised that it's still getting some sort of traction. But I am happy at the people that are clapping back at this stuff because they are making these red pill grifty guys look dumb as fuck.
How long you been together?
About a year and a half.
How do you feel about the way your woman is dressed tonight on a night out?
Oh, she looks amazing.
Do you feel like what you're wearing is appropriate when you're in a relationship with a man?
Yeah.
Why don't you have a problem at all with it?
To be honest with you, she asked my opinion before she bought it, and I was like, yeah, that's amazing. And then she wore it for me before we came here, and I was like, yeah, I really like that dress.
What made you go, let me ask my man if this is okay, as opposed to...
Damn, 10 questions in, huh? Nigga still asking questions about the dress. Give it up. Damn, nigga already said there's not a problem with it. Nigga done asked 10 questions. You think this okay? Yeah, I think it's good. Do you think it's okay? Yeah, I think it's good too. Do you think this is... Why do you think it's okay? Because I think it's straight. Why do you think it's okay? Nigga, too many questions, bro, about the dress. Bro, you know what I'm saying? The dress ain't even all that bad. You know what I'm saying? It's not even that crazy. You feel me? I've seen worse. Okay, it's a little open a little bit. But it's still, it's straight though. If my girl wore this dress, I wouldn't be mad at it either. You know what I'm saying? It's a little open. It got to be like expensive night out type, you know, dinner type ish. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's like, damn, that's you know, he kind of got your shit out a little bit. But yeah, I wouldn't be mad at all. I don't care. Like, and you still asking these damn questions, bro. The dress ain't even that bad, brother. You know what I'm saying? There's worse dresses. There's worse clothes. You know what I mean?
I'm just gonna wear this and go out.
Because I have respect.
Is this something that you could see yourself wearing on a girls' night without him being here?
Probably not.
Why not?
Because it's like, it could get like guys' attention and whatever. And like, as long as I have him on my arm.
Damn, I think she got baited into saying that. Because the dress still, it's not that bad, bro. It's not that bad. I think she got baited into saying that. You know what I'm saying? He got in her head a little bit.
That's all that matters.
So ultimately, you feel like your man should have a say in how you dress when you leave the house?
I think a little bit. Like, I definitely listen to his opinion.
How do you feel on the matter?
Obviously, she has her freedom to do it, but out of respect in the relationship, she should be asking me if this is okay, and I should give my 2 cents to that.
Damn, they got baited. They got baited. He should have said, and she should have said, no, she don't gotta ask me, but I like that she does. I appreciate that she does. But she don't have to ask me. You know what I'm saying? And she says, I don't necessarily have to ask him, but I like to have his opinion because I value his opinion. Boom. Good answers. They got baited. They got finagled in this, you know what I'm saying? After the 18 questions, you know, the psychology, they start fucking up their head a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He make it like he asking him all these questions, making him think like he ain't red pill, he ain't real like alpha male type ish. You know what I mean? And now I got him saying this shit. But anywho.
And she does that, and I really respect that, and I'm really appreciative that she has that feminine side, that she's willing to ask that, and, you know, I give her my response.
I can't even handle a healthy relationship without trying to bait for something more for his clips and stuff. I don't even think this video will do well on this channel anymore, because I think the red pill community has just been exposed over the past 2-3 years or so. Guys like Abba and Preach, O'Shea, Duke Jackson, and hell, even Sneeko have been calling out these people in the red pill community that are keeping this dumb narrative alive about masculinity, femininity, who is higher in this hierarchy, who has control, and trying to create this divisive ass content. All the while behind closed doors, living in complete hypocrisy in their own lives. Whether it's Walter being exposed for dating a 304 or Myron being exposed for having a girlfriend for the first time in his life in his like 30s and then getting dumped by said girlfriend because basically he was oppressing her and she wasn't able to live her full grown life without him. This whole shtick about the red pill community has ceased to exist, and honestly people got tired of them yelling at women real fast. But this Coolio no Fugazi guy is still trying to break into an industry that honestly has no more life in it.
King, queen, you know how that go. So
yeah, but there's I feel what you're saying, but there's a different dynamic with king and queen. Like if the queen dies, you know, the king just gets another queen.
Yeah.
But if the king dies, oh well, the kingdom is gonna be in some trouble.
I'm glad that young men are able to get up, get out, and experience real life so they don't have to listen to these D-bags anymore. And I'm glad that a lot of content creators in the space have gotten deactivated from this woke mind virus, from this virus that was infecting the internet for a long time. I believe some of them were really starting to go down that red pill path, but it's good to see people basically break out of that matrix, come into their own, and hopefully, and I'm pretty sure it's not, but hopefully guys like the No Fugazi podcast who are ultimately getting exposed again and again and again and again doesn't get any traction in this new day and age in which people can experience stuff. Screw these dudes. They're lame as hell.
Hey man, it was a pretty good video. It was just kind of talking shit about this dude. Did he deserve it? I think so. So based off of that, pretty good vid. Yeah, man. The moral of the story is don't be a hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? If he just made videos on the internet and he fucking had a kid with a single mom, was dating a single mom, nobody would be talking shit. But when you make it seem like that's fucking weird and you wouldn't do it and it's a low value of you and things of that nature, and then you go ahead and fucking do it, that's when people gonna call you out about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be for real here. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if nobody told you today, I love you. Peace.